Getting into prepping. Can I make it on my own? Good afternoon. My name is Christo. I'm from the channel Getting into Prepping. And today I want to discuss something that's been going on for quite a while, or discussion that's been going on quite a while in the prepper community. Can I make it on my own? Do I have the ability to survive on my own? The short answer to this is no. Basically, it comes down to this. It depends on the situation and of the duration of the emergency. If you've got to do it for a couple of days, surviving on your own is not a problem. But the longer the situation continues, the more difficult it becomes. Basically, because you cannot do it on your own. With that being said, let's look at what kind of attributes you need to look for if you want to join a group. I'm going to refer to a mutual assistant group or a MAG. There's quite a couple of names for this, but that's the name that I'm going to use. It's just a MAG, which is basically just a mutual assistance group. First of all, a MAG should be a group of people that you can rely on. If you cannot rely on those people that you're joining or the group that you are forming, you are screwed in any case. It must be the like-minded people with the same values that you've got. If they've got a different set of values, if they view things different from you and you different so badly that it becomes a problem, it's useless to start a group or to join a group if you do not have the same values. The advantage of a group is that you can share knowledge and experience. Not everyone has got the same level of experience in prepping. Not everybody has got the same level of experience in life. So in general, it is just a bit of an advantage if you can actually join somebody that has got that experience, and that if somebody can take the lead on that. Right, so just to have a look at why do I need to join a group. Basically because you cannot do it alone. There's so many tasks that needs to be done and attended to that you cannot do it on your own. We'll have a look at it a little bit later on. Then obviously, why do I need a MAG? There's always the same thing, there's safety in numbers. The more you are, the safer you'll be. Then you also need to do it in order to share resources and skills, like we've already discussed. If you can share your resources and your skills, it will make a big difference at the end of the day. If you are not a proficient survivalist, if you're not a proficient prepper, it's going to be difficult to do it on your own. So rather get in somebody that can help you. How can a group or a MAG help me? There's a lot of tasks in an emergency situation, especially a prolonged emergency situation, where there is a threat. There's a lot of tasks that needs to be shared. You can actually share the workload. Should there be a need for security, you cannot stand guard on your own for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You need to share that. So you can also they can also assist you with security patrols, and then in normal mundane things like cooking and cleaning, and then gathering of food or processing of food and water and whatever is the situation. So you do need that, the people to help you with that. So what attributes do you look for in a group or a person should you be allowing that person in or wanting to be joining a group? So first of all, look for a group that is committed to the idea of prepping, committed to the idea of survival. If they are not, if they are only doing it for fun, doing it for whatever the reason might be, if they are not committed to the idea of prepping and committed to the idea of survival, it's useless to actually have those people in your group. The next thing that you must look for is loyalty. You need to have people that is loyal to you. If they are not loyal to you, if they're going to sell you out, if they're not, then obviously you've got a problem. So you need to have loyal people. You need people that will be willing to participate either in training or whatever the group decides to do, exercises or whatever. You do need people that will be participating in that, because if you do not participate, it's actually serving no purpose. And then you need people that is willing and able to contribute. Contributions don't necessarily mean in terms of resources, whatever what the contribution that person can be, whether it is skills. If you can get, for instance, a doctor in your group, that will obviously boost the survivability of the group as well. So you need to have people that can contribute towards that. Then a very important thing is there will be some training, as we will be discussing in these videos, the upcoming videos as well. There will be a lot of training that you need to do, and people need to attend those trainings. There might also be meetings you need to discuss how things are going to be working out, what the functions is going to be of certain people, the role of certain people, as well as what they will be contributing. So that needs to be discussed. And then also you will, like any good group, you will have a group or a leader in the group. That leader must be either chosen, or whatever the group's theory or belief is, how you're going to determine who the leader is, that must be there. Then you also have to have a person that is going to be in charge of security. I would suggest that you have a dedicated person that is in charge of training, so that you can coordinate the training and the training can be done properly. And then you also need a person that's going to be the operational man, the person that is going to be in the running the operations and doing the planning around how we're going to do this, the different plans that we will be discussing later on in this series. So you do need people in certain roles so that they can actually fulfill those roles. Then it's also important to have rules and regulations within the group. Have beforehand discuss on how you're going to handle certain situations, how you're going to be doing the disciplinary aspect of the group. Also how to handle disciplinary, to handle grievances should there be affliction between the group. You have to have this in place before you actually start the group or join the group. Make sure that you understand, if you are joining the group, what the rules are in this situation, and also if you are establishing a group, you have to determine those rules and have those rules in place. Also, it's a good idea to have a committee of sorts, or a group of people that can set up these rules and regulations and disciplinary code, as well as the grievance process, so that that is available and everybody knows what that is about. So that is in a nutshell my view on joining a group or being part of a group. I personally believe that in a long-term situation, emergency situation, you definitely will be, you will have to rely on people. You will not be able to do it on your own. Unfortunately, it's only in good movies that Rambo is able to fight off 150 guys. If you are alone, you will not be able to do it. You definitely need a group. I would suggest that you look out for a group that got the same values, like I said, the same values as you, same principles as you, and somebody that's actually committed. It's absolutely useless to do the preparations and all of those things and get everything in place, and when the situation actually arises, then that person or that group leaves you, or they are no longer interested in doing what you've already planned for. So it is very important to get that sorted out, get good people that is committed, people that can contribute. I'm going to say avoid freeloaders, because you do get freeloaders. So make sure that you do not have freeloaders in your group, and just make sure that you've got a good group. That would be all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for spending time with me, and I do believe that that we will see each other in the next video. And until then, keep on prepping.